we're in Hartford, Connecticut right now.
Yeah.
It's Ozzfest 2010.
Wow.
And there has been Ozzfest for a couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
Were you kind of surprised when they put it back together this year?
I'm surprised that they didn't have it, you know what I mean? Because it was every year, you know what I mean? And then it kind of went away for a little bit, so I was surprised that it didn't have it. But yeah, I guess, you know, I'm surprised at the bill, to be honest with you.
It's kind of a weird lineup. You want to talk about that a little?
Yeah. Not really. Nah. It's, you know, I'm glad we're here, you know what I mean? So that's pretty cool.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of controversy. Zach's been out of Ozzy's band now.
Right,
Was there even a doubt that Black Label would play in Ozzfest?
Nah, I don't think so. I mean, you know, this is like we're like the staple band, you know what I mean, at the Ozzfest. So it's cool. Everything's good with Zach, between Zach and Ozzy and everything. You know, it's just, you know, Ozzy wanted to go in a different direction, whatever, and it's good for us actually, because then we can just concentrate fully on Black Label. You know what I mean? Rather than having always splitting time between the two. You know.
And this is only a mini tour. There's only 6 dates in this Ozzfest.
Oh, I know. Yeah. This is almost done, and then we go out on our own tour, the Berserkers.
Berserker.
Yeah, from the middle of September to the end of November.
There is an Ozzfest Israel date. Are you guys going to play that?
Nah. When is that?
That's, I don't know. It's,
wow,
I can't make it, but I know it's the first time it's going there.
That's pretty insane. I'd love to go there, man. That'd be incredible.
Because the Israelis, they love their metal.
I know, and I've never gotten to go over there. I mean, it's pretty dangerous, you know, I guess, you know. But there's a lot of, you know, obviously how much history is there is pretty insane. Man.
Yeah.
I'd love to see that, yeah.
Of course. But if you guys got the call, hey, you want to join Ozzfest Israel, would you guys be
I don't know. It depends. We'd probably obligated to do another gig that week or whatever. So we probably, you know, we couldn't change our plans at the last minute like that. You know, that'd be cool. I'd love to go over there.
So, back in the day, Ozzfest ruled summer. Every big metal band was on Ozzfest, but now there's the Mayhem Festival, and so this year there was Crew Festival, there's a second Uproar Fest this year. Do you feel like Ozzfest is kind of getting shafted on this, or do you think that maybe they've inspired all these other bands?
Well, obviously they've inspired all these other bands to do that, you know what I mean, and put on their own you know, show and their own tour. And yeah, the Mayhem Fest was awesome. I just seen it with Zombie and Korn. They were great, man. Yeah, there's a lot of good tours, you know, but it's all probably spawned from Ozzfest, I guess, right? Or Lollapalooza. What one was first?
Well, Lollapalooza didn't tour.
No, I know. It was only like one show.
Yeah, right.
But it was a big festival thing, so, I mean, I guess Ozzfest is the first one.
Yeah, Ozzfest spawned it all.
Yeah. Pretty crazy.
It's kind of gratifying to see that it's still alive and kicking.
It's
even
still
if
alive.
Just...
Yeah. It's breathing. Well, I mean, the turnouts have been pretty good, though, so, I mean, I guess it's still good, man. You know what I mean?
New record, album Order of the Black, just came out. It hit number 4 on Billboard.
Yeah,
that's never happened to you guys before, right?
No, hell no. We've never seen a 4 unless there was like a 3 in front of it. You know what I mean?
What kind of feedback are you getting?
Amazing. Everybody loves it, man. You know, I'm psyched. You know, it's our first studio record in 4 years, so people were waiting for it. I was psyched to do it. I got to co-produce it and mix it, you know, as well as play bass on it too. So, because I've known Zach for years and years, and we have this, you know, respect and this, you know, musicianship, you know, together. And yeah, so you know, I was out there for 3 months, you know, with him. You know, we did the whole record, co-produced it, mixed it. Like I said, 94 days, soup to nuts, written, produced, mixed, done.
Obviously, the guitars are a key part of any Black Label Society record, but as the bassist, when do you really get a chance to put your own?
I really, on the ballads, I really get to play some stuff because there's more dynamics, there's more space, there's a big distorted guitar there, so like, you know, I have more room to play and sing some melody lines and stuff like that. Definitely on the ballads is where I really get to shine, for sure.
When you're playing along to the metal songs, are you just kind of going along the guitar
Pretty much
lines?
going along with the riff, unless, you know, sometimes I'll counter melody. Either I'll just ride a note and let him do the riff, and I join the riff later, so it sounds like it's like, oh shit, you know, it's like more of a, you know, like of a ride, you know what I mean? For the most part, on the metal tunes, I'm pretty much playing the riff though, because you got to stick to the riff. You know what I mean? But there's spots where I get to jam and stuff. You know, so a couple chords, I'll take my liberties. I'll abuse it.
Zach is reportedly sober now.
Yeah.
And he's a man who's known for loving his boozing, his drinking.
Yeah, he
Has
sure
that
did.
Has that changed the recording process or the dynamic of the band at all?
Oh, it's changed everything, to be honest with you, because he's a bit different now. You know what I mean? He's more mellow than he was. He was, it was pretty funny half the time, but half the time it was a little crazy. You know what I mean? But it's more together now. You know what I mean? For sure. I mean, his voice sounds better. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Because when you're partying all the time and you're not sleeping, you're just this is it. It's a muscle. You know, if it's tired, you're not going to be at your best. You know, guitar we could always play. You know, whether I just woke up, whatever, I could wake up playing. You know what I mean? Singing's a different world though. But his voice sounds great now. And it's just getting more rest. You know what I mean, and stuff like that. Because that's the only thing you really can do. Your voice is rest, and when you're not partying, 20 hours a day, then it helps.
Do you think it makes a change live, or you could even hear the difference in the studio records?
Oh well, I think this record came out really good. I mean, they all came out really well. So live, I would say you're going to hear more of a difference. You know what I mean? Definitely.
Do you have a favorite song on the new record?
Well, I mean, like there's 4 ballads and there's 8 heavy tunes. So like my favorite heavy tune, I would say, is Crazy Horse. And my favorite ballad, I think, is Time Waits for No One or Darkest Days. Yeah, it's a good song. It's good bass lines in there, too. And Darkest Days, I really especially like that
Ozzy always likes to say, "This is Zach Wild. He doesn't shower. He doesn't shave."
He doesn't. Well, he does now, thank God.
Well, yeah. Does that go for everyone, or was that?
Well, we're all kind of scummy, but not like that. You know what I mean? He took scumbag to a new level. So, but he's come back to our level now. So.
And is that
he went like 77 days once without showering.
77 days without showering.
Like I went 2 weeks once, and that was my record. 14, 15 days. He went 77.
He was counting?
I guess. I don't think he was counting, but I think everybody else was. You know what I mean? Like, dude, it's been 3 months or whatever, 2 months. You gotta get in the shower, dude. You stink. You know what I mean? So, yeah, everybody else was counting for sure.
Now, last year, you guys did a Sam Ash signing in Manhattan, right on 48th Street, and Zach was inside, signing away, chilling with fans, and the line was out the door, up the block, and I saw you there. You were just going up and down, chilling with people.
Yeah.
Do you find yourself just hanging out with people wherever you go?
Pretty much. I mean, without people, it's just kind of lonely. You know what I mean? There's nothing to do. If it wasn't for our fans, I wouldn't have a job. So I'm, just give back. I mean, just even give a pick to somebody's it goes a long way. I remember if I was a kid, man, and like Iron Maiden was hanging out, and Steve Harris walked up to me and gave me a pick, I'd freak out. You know what I mean? So try to think like that, like a kid. But because I am. I never grew up, so that's what rock and roll does to you. But I'm always hanging with fans. We all are, because we have the best fans. Dude. Our fans rule. Definitely hardcore. So any chance I can give back to them, it's fuck yeah.
a little bit about your history in the band.
Okay.
You've been in and out and in and out, but after the last couple of years, you've been solid.
I was in and out and in. That's it. So I started the band in '99 when Zach put it together, '98, whatever. And we toured the first year and a half, I guess. And then I left. I just was shedding drums, piano, guitar, write my own music. Did that for a while. I taught. I went to Berklee College of Music here in Boston. So, well, we're in Hartford. Well, it's that way, I guess.
It's,
anyway,
halfway there.
Yeah, we're halfway there. But so I've always taught, you know what I mean, and I love to teach music. So I did that for a few years after I left Black Label. I played like wedding bands and cover bands or whatever. You know,
Really?
I made bank. And then got tired of that, you know, and then I moved out to Cali in like '04. I was jamming with Richie Kotzen, some guitar player, great singer, guitar player. And then by the end of '05, I was back in Black Label. So, and now I'm here. Yeah, I've been here 5 years again now. It's crazy. So, but I ain't going nowhere now. I'm staying.
I know Zach just got a home studio built.
Yeah.
Do you have anything of that nature?
Yeah, I've had a studio of mine forever. You know, I told him, for years, like, man, get a studio, man. And now he's got one. It's killing, and that's where we did the record, man. We were there for 3 months. The studio's beautiful. Came out great, and that sounds good. And there we go. Now we'll be doing our Black Label, escapades from there on.
And does Zach just kind of come in his bathrobe and slippers and sit down and lay down tracks, or do you guys stay?
I got sweatpants on constantly, and then that's about it, and no shirt. Sticking his gun out. You know, it's cool for him. You know what I mean? It's the house. You know, he has his main house and then the guest house, which is the bunker now, which is our studio. So yeah, he just walks down the road and there he is. Yeah. So for me, it was crazy because I was staying there too. Like the last month, I was there at the studio, like stayed in the lounge. So like I didn't even ever leave, you know what I mean? So it was kind of crazy, but it's awesome when you can have that, you know, in your house, you know, because then you could just you could record 20 hours a day if you wanted to, you know, like I do all the time.
Do you guys write on the road?
I do. Yeah. Zach doesn't. We write when you get in the studio. He does. I mean, he might have some ideas in his head, but we're not like ever like putting down a riff and then working on it like that, like a normal band does. He just writes it right there in the studio, and then we just blast it.
How long does it take to write an average BLS song?
A day.
That's it? Just start to finish?
Yep.
It's amazing.
Yeah. I mean, lyrics take a little while. The lyrics might take a couple days, you know, but that's it. Like, yeah, musically, yeah, it's not rocket science, you know, it's pretty much meat and potatoes, 3 parts, you know what I mean, just rock, riff, here you go, middle section, solo, chorus out, you know, pretty much, you know, for the most part, and, but lyrics, you know, you gotta make sure they're really banging, you know what I mean, it makes sense, and they're cool, they're not corny, you know, which is, you gotta speak in tongues, you know, metaphors and things, and being cool about it, you know, but, that's the hardest part of it, of any band, too, you know what I mean. Lyrics is that takes the most time.
So Axl Rose wouldn't do so well on the BLS recording.
Nah, 15 years later, you know, the Chinese. Yeah, we took 94 days to do a record. That's crazy. You know what I mean? Bands take years, you know, or a year. You know, and we're just blasting them out, man.